Hi there. Getting ready for a mobility workout. Where in these workouts, we are trying to work with our joints, connective tissue and muscles in a very gentle way, so that our joints get lubricated, our connective tissue gets hydrated, and our muscles get stretched in a safe manner. That's what you want to do on a regular basis. It doesn't replace your strength or cardio workouts, but it's gotta be an addition to your training program. Okay, we'll bring our left foot out to the side, and we're going to feel the movement of our pelvis. So if we move it back, the pelvis is tilting forward, and the hips, when hips moving forward, the pelvis is tilting backwards. Okay, so let's feel that movement. Very gentle rocking motion. And please make a note of the way your lower back moves when you're tilting your pelvis. When you come all the way forward, make sure to listen to a neutral position all the way without leaving it bent even a bit. So you want to straighten it out, elongate the front thigh area. Okay, so moving back and forward, back and forward. Long front thigh. Couple more times. We'll give our ankle and hip a bit of movement. We're going to turn the foot in and heel in. In, out, bring it forward and moving back to the starting position. Whenever you're doing mobility workouts, any exercises of this kind, you want to make sure that you're staying within your own range of motion and you're moving at your own pace. Our bodies are all different. You might want to take more time to feel the movement, such as in this case in your ankle. The slower we move, the better chances are that our nervous system is going to learn and register that motion and learn new information, upload it into our brain. And one more time. And we'll switch sides. We'll give this knee a rest. Okay. Again, knee is turned, the foot is turned out, and we're going to move our pelvis back and forward, back and forward. Remembering to think about our lower back as well, keeping our core braced, and remember to elongate the front thigh area, the hip flexors area when bringing it forward. You might want to think of when you're coming up back to the upright position, you might want to, as if you're pushing the mat toward the back of your body, and you feel better motion, articulation in the joints of your pelvis. Inhale and lengthen the front thigh area. Exhale and move that pelvis back. And one more time. Awesome. Moving on to our foot. We're going to turn the toes in, out, and reverse. Going to the sides. Trying to keep our pelvis stable and your core braced. Keep breathing. We want to avoid holding our breath. Slowly feeling the motion in your ankle. You might want to slow down a bit. And think about what's going on in your ankle at the moment. Good job. Going back, and last repetition, and we'll move on. Awesome. Nice. Bringing the knee in, taking the other knee out again. Okay, what we're now going to do, we're going to, while keeping our spine nice and straight with the gentle curve in your lower back, we're going to lean toward this bent knee until you feel comfortable and come back. So lean into it, pause briefly, and come back. Inhale and exhale. In and out. Imagine there is a string attached to your breastbone and you're suspended by it so that you're creating that upward length right from this point where your breastbone is. Or maybe for some people it's easier to feel their collarbones. Maybe you want to shift that sensation into your collarbone. So that gives you a nice lift. Awesome. Now what we're going to do, we're going to spread our arms to the sides. And when we're leaning, we're going to rotate our rib cage toward that side. Bring the arms together. Push the mat away with your foot and rotate it to the side. One side and slowly the other. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your arms long, as if someone's stretching them out to the sides. Shoulder blades are down and reaching upward with the crown of your head. Last one. And lower your arms and we'll switch sides. If your knee hurts, you always want to make sure that it feels comfortable. You might want to use a pillow to put it underneath it. Okay, the other foot is out, the right one. And we're going to lean, shift our weight. Make sure not to tilt your pelvis forward so that you don't create that arch in your lower back. Lean and feel the nice stretch in your groin area, in your inner thigh. You might want to try to place your hand on the inside of the knee and gently push against it so that your knee doesn't fall in. Feeling nice stretch. This area is open and long. We're not doing this with our pelvis. We're keeping our torso upright. Exhale. Breathing in and out. In and out. Slow repetitions. Feeling nice stretch. Feeling the movement in your ankle. Last one. Bringing your arms out to the sides nice and long, shoulders down, reaching up with the crown of your head. Again, shifting the weight, rotating your rib cage, and the opposite way. Your core is braced to keep your lower back safe. Lengthening the arms out to the sides. Inhale and exhale. And breathing in and out. Long spine. Pushing the floor away with the foot. And last one. Awesome. Now we're going to bring that knee back in. We're gonna sit on our heels, wiggle from side to side, giving a nice little stretch to our shins, our ankles, top of our feet. Okay, and now we're going to get up again. And this time we're going to work with our rib cage. So we're bringing straight out. Make sure to align your heel with the knee. That might feel more comfortable. We're going to place, and we're going to push the floor away and towards yourself. So push it away and pulling it towards your body with your hands. Couple more times, activating our shoulder blades. They're staying away from our ears. We never want them approaching our ears unless there's an exercise that calls for it, right? We stay right here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna rotate from our rib cage and lift our arm, right arm, up toward the ceiling until it feels comfortable. Then we're going to bend this elbow, place this hand onto the side of your rib cage, and bring slowly your head to the floor if you can. Go only as low as it feels comfortable. Then we're pushing the floor away with that hand and stretching that arm out. Make sure your pelvis is staying stable. It's not moving back. Moving slowly in a controlled motion. Exhale and lower. When you're down here, try to look at your elbow, the bent elbow of your left arm. Push the floor away and rotate your rib cage to the opposite side. A couple more. Exhale and lower the head to the floor, feeling the stretch. And bring it back. Awesome. Walk your hands towards your legs. Lift yourself up. Bring that knee in. And we're switching sides. Now the right leg gets stretched out. The heel is in line with the knee. Okay, we're walking the hands forward. Okay, your shoulders are down and away from your ears. The hands are pushing the floor away and your fingers are spread wide apart. So now our right leg out. So we're going to lift our left arm, rotating your rib cage to the left and bending that and bringing the head onto the side of your rib cage. Lower your head to the floor and look at your elbow. Push the floor away. Inhale, bring it up. In this position, make sure you're pushing the floor, pressing your hand into the floor. Exhale. Inhale. Smooth, fluid motion. No rushing. Feeling the spiraling of your spine. Remember to keep your hips stable. Lengthen that arm to the ceiling and bring it to your ribs. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale and look at your elbow. And one more time. Bring it down. Awesome. Now we're going to bring our hands, walk your hands towards your body. Bend that knee. Push it off. Bring the knees together. Okay, now what we will, let's sit down on our bum. We'll bend, keep our knees bent, and place your arms in a way that the fingers are pointing towards your body. What we're going to do, we're going to create motion in our pelvis. So we're going to tilt it forward and back. So a gentle rocking motion. You feel you rolling your um, over your tailbone towards your pubic bone, and then slowly toward the top of your tailbone. Forward and tilting it back, slightly rounding your lower back. Keep pushing the floor away with your hands, relaxing them here just a bit, softening your elbows right here, and pushing. So we're creating motion in our pelvis now. Make sure not to replace it with the movement in your rib cage. Rib cage, just feel the way it's following the movement of your pelvis. Awesome. Now we're going to add to the mix. So as we're tilting our pelvis back, we're going to slightly elongate your spine and curl it, bringing the chin towards your chest, and uncurl one vertebra at a time and reaching upward with your breastbone. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale and lengthen the entire front line of your body, the upper part of it. Exhale, relax. Inhale and press those hands into the floor. Feel a nice stretch across your chest. And one more time. Awesome. Now stay right here and feel your comfortable position. We don't have to press hard into the floor right now. You may want to keep your elbows soft. What we're going to do, we're going to work with our neck. So we're going to bring the chin to the chest, and then in a circular motion, we're going to bring one ear to one side and then the other. Rather than thinking actually that you're bringing your ear to your shoulder, think about lengthening ear away from your neck, as if someone's pulling it up in a diagonal line. Feel that pulling, imagine that pulling sensation, and back to your chin and pull the top ear upward. Slowly close your eyes. Feel the movement in your neck. Your shoulders are soft and relaxed. Your shoulder blades are drawn down along your spine. Awesome. Now, bring your arms closer to your body. Point your fingers out to the sides so that you're feeling a nice, good support. And we're going to press the right hand into the floor and lengthen out, lengthening the right side of your neck. Pressing that hand into the floor, creating length. Slowly back to center. Now pressing the left hand into the floor and lengthening this ear away from your neck, as if someone's pulling it into the opposite direction. And back to center again, pressing the right. The head is tilting to your left. And last one. pressing the left hand into the floor. And the ear, reaching with your ear upward to your right. Okay, bring it back to the center. Just nod no with your head. Gently. Think of the spot where your head connects to your neck and nod no from that point, not from the bottom point, not from this bottom joint, but the top where your skull attaches to your neck. You might even want to bring your fingers to that spot and nod no. Feel it. And now we're going to nod yes from the same point. Nodding yes. As you're nodding yes, imagine that you're reaching up with the back of your head toward the ceiling and slowly up. Bringing the chin slightly higher, not too high. Feel that point, the motion happening at the very top. Connection point of your head and neck. Awesome. Great job. Now we're going to roll our shoulders. You might want to switch the position. You might want to sit on a chair. Just rolling your shoulders back. Bringing the shoulder blades together. Bringing your hands onto your ankle, the front ankle. Tilting your pelvis backward, tucking your tailbone under, creating length along the entire spine, chin to chest. The back of your head is reaching up toward the ceiling. And then press your hands against the ankle and bring your breastbone up, as if someone's pulling your breastbone upward and forward. And 2 more times. Exhale. And round down and lengthen. When you're rounding down, you also want to create more space in between each vertebra. So you need to lengthen that spine at the same time as rounding it down. And press your hands into the ankle. Bring your breastbone up, upward and forward. And last one. Exhale. And inhale, bring yourself up. Okay, bring your right hand to the opposite shoulder, your left hand. Give yourself a tight hug. We completed the workout.